Hi, my name is Julie Snyder, and I'm the owner of Snyder School of Singing. My school-age voice students have been working hard in online lessons while in quarantine and are excited to perform this recital of the music of Rodgers and Hammerstein for you. This is our first attempt at a virtual recital, so please excuse any technical issues we might have. Composer Richard Rodgers and lyricist Oscar Hammerstein II were an influential musical theater writing team during the 1940s and 1950s, which is considered the golden age of musical theater. Most of their shows were outstanding successes, and they won 34 Tony Awards, 15 Academy Awards, 2 Pulitzer Prizes, and 2 Grammy Awards. Although their works are often dismissed by modern audiences as sentimental, Rodgers and Hammerstein dealt with such themes as racism, classism, domestic violence, mental health, oppression, and sexism. For this reason, their musicals have stood the test of time and are performed frequently around the world by both professional and amateur theater companies. Our first 2 performances are from The King and I, which opened on Broadway in 1951. It tells the story of widow Anna Leon Owens, a widowed British schoolteacher, and her experiences working as governess to the King of Siam. Natalie Bishop will perform I Whistle a Happy Tune, which is sung by Anna and her son as they arrive in Siam and deal with their fears about this new experience. After that, Sophia Glodek will sing Hello Young Lovers, sung by Anna as she reminisces about the happiness of her marriage.
Whenever I feel afraid, I hold my head erect and whistle a happy tune, so no one will suspect I'm afraid. While shivering in my shoes, I strike a careless pose and whistle a happy tune that no one ever knows I'm afraid. We resort that this deception is very strange to town. For what I do, the people I see, I fool myself as well. I whistle a happy tune, and every single time, the happiness in the tune convinces me that I'm not afraid. Make believe you're brave, all the tickle taking form. You may be as brave as an equally reward. Do 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 do. You may be as brave as you make believe you When I think of Tom, I think about a night when the earth smelled of summer and the sky was streaked with white, and the soft mist of England was sleeping on a hill. I remember this, and I always will. There are no lovers now on the same silent hill, looking at the same blue sea. And I know Tom and I are a part of them all, and they're all a part of Tom and me. Hello, young lovers, whoever you are, I hope your troubles are few. All my good wishes go with you tonight. I've been in love like you. Be brave, young lovers, and follow your star. Be brave and faithful and true. Cling very close to each other tonight. I've been in love like you. I know how it feels to have wings on your heels
and to fly down the street in a trance. You fly down the street on the chance that you'll meet, and you meet, not really by chance. Don't cry, young love, is whatever you do. Don't cry because I'm alone. All of my memories are happy tonight. I've had a love of my own. I've had a love of my own, like yours. I've had a love of my own.
Our next performance comes from the show Me and Juliet, which premiered on Broadway in 1953. A show within a show, it tells the story of the backstage romance between a chorus girl, Jeannie, and the assistant stage manager, Larry. Rashmika Iyer will perform No Other Love, which Jeannie is perfecting to use at auditions.
No other love have I, only my love for you, only the dreams we knew. No other love, watching the nights go by, wishing that you could be, watching the night with me. Into the night I cry, hurry home, come home to me. Set me free, free from doubt and free from longing. Into your arms I fly. Locked in your arms I'll stay, hoping to hear you say, no other love have I, no other love.
Cinderella was Rodgers and Hammerstein's only collaboration written for television. It aired on CBS in 1957 and starred Julie Andrews in the title role. Natalie Bishop will perform in My Own Little Corner, which is sung by Cinderella as she imagines an exotic life away from the drudgery she faces every day at home. Zoe Halperin, playing the fairy godmother, will follow with There's Music in You as she encourages Cinderella.
I'm as mild as we get the mouse. When I hear a command, I obey. But I know of a spot in my house where no one can stand in my way. In my own little corner, in my own little chair, I can be whatever I want to be. On the wing of my fancy, I can fly anywhere, and the world will open its arms to me. I'm a young Norwegian princess around me. I'm the greatest from my time to lie. I'm an heiress who has always had herself free. My arms like a serpent on their back. I'm a girl meant for men who love to game and relate with the cool and confident kind of air. Just as long as I stay in my own little corner, all alone in my own little chair.
and the voice that keeps insisting no. There is something more than doubting, breaking through the darkness, something that sets your heart aglow. Someone wants you, you know who. Now you're living, there's music in you. Now you're hearing something new. Someone playing the music in you. Now you're living, you know why. No, there's nothing you won't try. Move a mountain, light the sky, make a wish come true. There's music in you. Now you can go wherever you want to go. Now you can do whatever you want to do. Now you can be whatever you want to be. And love is the song you will sing your whole life through. Move a mountain, light the sky, make a wish come true. There's music in you.
Our next three performers will be singing songs from South Pacific, which premiered on Broadway in 1949. The plot is based on James A. Michener's book, Tales of the South Pacific, and was intended to send a strong, progressive message about racism. The plot centers on Nellie, an American nurse stationed in the South Pacific during World War II, who falls in love with Emile, a middle-aged French plantation owner. All three of our performers today are singing songs sung by Nellie. Sarah Joseph will perform I'm in Love with a Wonderful Guy, which she sings when she falls in love with Emile. Maddie Fritsch will perform I'm Gonna Wash That Man Right Out of My Hair, which she sings when she and Emile disagree about their relationship. Last, Jordan Kempner will sing A Cockeyed Optimist, in which Nellie expresses her feelings about the outcome of World War II.
I expect every one of my crowd to make fun of my proud protestations of faith in romance. And they'll say I'm naive as a babe to believe any fable I hear from a person in pants. Fearlessly, I'll face them and argue their doubts away. Loudly, I'll sing about flowers in spring. Flatly, I'll stand on my little flat feet and say, love is a grand and a beautiful thing. I'm not ashamed to reveal famous feeling I feel. I'm as corny as Kansas in August. I'm as normal as Blueberry High. And no smart little girl with no heart. I have found me a wonderful guy. I am in a conventional dither with a conventional star in my eye. And you will note there's a lump in my throat when I speak of that wonderful guy. I'm as trite and as gay as a daisy in May, a cliche coming true. I'm romantic and bright as the moon, happy night pouring light on the dew. I'm as corny as Kansas in August, high as a flag on the 4th of July. If you'll excuse an expression I use, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love with a wonderful guy. I'm as corny as Kansas in August, high as a flag on the 4th of July. If you'll excuse an expression I use, I'm in love, 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 I'm in love with a wonderful guy.
I'm gonna wash that man right out of my hair. I'm gonna wash that man right out of my hair. I'm gonna wash that man right out of my hair and send him on his way. I'm gonna wave that man right out of my arms. I'm gonna wave that man right out of my arms. I'm gonna wave that man right out of my arms and send him on his way. Don't try to patch it up, tear it up, tear it up. Wash him out, dry him out, push him out, fly him out, cancel him and let him go. Yes, sister, I'm gonna wash that man right out of my hair. I'm gonna wash that man right out of my hair. I'm gonna wash that man right out of my hair and send him on his way. If the man don't understand you, if you fly on separate planes, waste no time, make a change. Ride that man right off your range. Rub him out of the road hole and rub him out of your dreams. If you laugh at different comics, if you root for different teams, waste no time, with no more. Show him what the door is for. Rub him out of the road hole and rub him out of your dreams. Oh no, oh no. I'm gonna wash that man right out of my hair. I'm gonna wash that man right out of my hair. I'm gonna wash that man right out of my hair and send him on his way. I'm gonna wave that man right out of my arms. I'm gonna wave that man right out of my arms. I'm gonna wave that man right out of my arms and send him on his way. Don't try to patch it up, tear it up, tear him up, wash him out, dry him out, push him out, fly him out, cancel him and let him go. Yes, sister, I'm gonna wash that man right out of my hair. I'm gonna wash that man right out of my hair. I'm gonna wash that man right out of my hair and send him on his way.
The last show that we will feature today is Carousel, which opened on Broadway in 1945 and tells the story of carousel barker Billy Bigelow and his tragic, oh, oops, I skipped Jordan, didn't I? Ah, Natalie noticed. Okay, all right, we're going back to Jordan singing A Cockeyed Optimist from South Pacific.
When our sky is a bright canary yellow, I forget every cloud I've ever seen. So they call me a cockeyed optimist, immature and incurably green. I have heard people rant and rave and bellow that we're done and we might as well be dead. But I'm only a cockeyed optimist, and I can't get into my head. I hear the human race is falling on its face and hasn't very far to go. But every whippoorwill is selling me a bill and telling me it just ain't so. I could say life is just a bowl of jello and appear more intelligent and smart. But I'm stuck like a joke with this thing called poop, and I can't get it out of my heart. Not this heart.
Okay, the last show that we will feature today is Carousel, which opened on Broadway in 1945 and tells the story of carousel barker Billy Bigelow and his tragic romance and marriage with mill worker Julie Jordan. Jordan Kempner as Julie will sing If I Loved You as she explores her unconfessed attraction for Billy. Rashmika Iyer will perform Mr. Snow, which is sung by Julie's friend Carrie about her romance with Enoch Snow. Finally, Sarah Joseph will leave us with a reminder that no matter what, you'll never walk alone.
When I worked in the mill, weaving at the loom, I'd gaze absent-minded at the roof. And half the time the shuttle would tangle with the thread and the warp would get mixed with the woof. If I loved you, but somehow I can see just exactly how I'd be if I loved you. Time and again I would try to say all I'd want you to know. If I loved you, words wouldn't come in an easy way. Round in circles I'd go, longing to tell you, but afraid and shy. I'd let my golden chances pass me by. Soon you'd leave me. Off you would go in the mist of day. Never, never to know. How I love you. If I love you.
His name is Mr. Snow, and an upstanding man is he. He comes home every night with his round-bottom boat, with a net full of herring from the sea. An almost perfect beau, as refined as a girl could wish. But he spends so much time in his round-bottom boat that he can't seem to lose the smell of fish. The The first time he kissed me, the whiff of his clothes knocked me flat on the floor of the room. But now that I love him, my heart's in my nose, and fish is my favorite perfume. Last night he spoke quite low, and a fair-spoken man is he. And he said, Miss Pipperidge, I'd like it fine if I could be wed with a wife. And indeed, Miss Pipperidge, if you'll be mine, I'll be yours for the rest of my life. Next moment we were promised, and now my mind's in a maze. For all I can do is look forward to that wonderful day of days. When I marry Mr. Snow, the flowers will be humming with the buzz of bees. The birds will make a racket in the churchyard trees. When I marry Mr. Snow, then it's off to home we'll go. And both of us will look a little dreamy-eyed, driving to the cottage by the ocean side, where the salty breezes blow. He'll carry me across the threshold, and I'll be as meek as a lamb. Then he'll set me on my feet, and he'll say kind of sweet, well, Mr. Snow, here I am. Then I'll kiss him so he'll know that everything will be as right can be, living in a cottage by the sea with me. Oh, I love that Mr. Snow, that young seafaring, bold and daring, big, bewildered, overbearing, darling Mr. Snow.
When you walk through a storm, keep your chin up high, and don't be afraid of the dark. At the end of the storm is a golden sky and the sweet silver song of a lark. Walk on through the wind, walk on through the rain, though your dreams be tossed and blown. Walk on with hope in your heart, and you'll never walk alone. You'll never walk
Thank you for watching today. If you liked what you saw, check out Snyder School of Singing on Facebook or visit our website, www.snyderschoolofsinging.com. We are offering both group and individual virtual lessons during the pandemic and are always accepting new students of all ages and ability levels. Have a wonderful afternoon.